Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Guys, it is so unfortunate that the World Health Organization has today published an updated list of red list country. This was published on the 14th of March 2023. They've added 8 more countries to the red list countries. This has a massive implication because what this means is any country that is on the red list, the United Kingdom must stop direct recruitment of this country. And this is basically affecting all health and social workers. For example, the doctors, the nurses, the midwife, the carers, in fact, any professionals on health and social worker visa who happens to be on the red list country. This is really sad, guys. Like, I am not happy myself because it's so sad, but I actually understand the implication it has on these above listed countries to be red list. In this video, I will be telling you what to do if you happen to be on the red list country, how to still get job. Fortunately for us, Zambia and Zimbabwe have also been added. They were among the 8 countries that we added to the already red list country. Without wasting time, let's get directly into the video.
Ryan Little.
Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Violet Okalacha. I'm a registered nurse and I work and I live in the United Kingdom. So guys, it's really sad that on the 14th of March 2023, the UK added 8 more countries to the red list. Fortunately, Zambia and Zimbabwe were among those who have been recently affected, and this is almost immediately, meaning the UK is to stop recruitment immediately from these countries. However, this is not to say that those involved or those persons from this country cannot apply directly to the UK. You can apply directly to the UK, but no recruitment agency is allowed to hire you anymore or help with the process. But if you are from Zambia, or you are from Zimbabwe, or you are from any of the red list country, you can apply in person or directly to any of the NHS hospital in the UK or to any of the care home in the UK, and you might be shortlisted and you might get the job. So don't be discouraged. Don't feel like, oh, it's over for me. No, it is not over until God says it is over. So keep pushing. I know a lot of people have sent me an email and they said to me, Nurse Violet, I've already been shortlisted for interview. Would this affect the process? The truth is, it may affect the process because this was updated 14th of March 2023 that there should be no recruitment. So it may affect the process. I remembered in 2020 when I got my job to come into the UK to practice as a nurse at around January, February, and COVID took over, and immediately Nigerians were on the red list, or immediately Nigeria was added to the red list. Then a lot of hospitals started sending me, unfortunately we can no longer recruit you, unfortunately we can no longer recruit you. But guys, I'm in the UK today. So what this means is it may affect it, but it is not the end of it. I don't want you to feel discouraged. I want you to keep applying in person to different hospitals. The truth is, you might get a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of hospitals, a lot of care homes, if you apply directly to them, they will tell you that they are not recruiting from the red list country. They will state it. They will reply you almost immediately. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to recruit from the red list country, but that is not to say stop applying. Keep applying. Nigeria, Ghana has been on the red list for quite some time, but they are still recruiting from Nigeria and Ghana. I mean to say, a lot of people who apply directly from Nigeria and Ghana have still come to the UK to practice as a nurse or to practice as a healthcare worker. So don't be discouraged. Just keep trying to push and keep trying to apply. I tell people, even if you have 300, unfortunately, still keep applying. Definitely you will get it. I'll tell you something. Just 3 days ago, I was just closing from work and somebody just talked to me and gave me a hug. I didn't know the person, and I was like, hello, are you right? And she said to me, Nose Violet, thank you very much. I applied to get a job and I've gotten over 500 messages. I just used one link you sent some months ago and here I am. So you see, even though Nigeria was among the red list country for over years, she has been applying and getting, unfortunately, and yes, she is already in the UK. So what this means is, do not let it worry you. Keep trying, and as you try, just be aware that you may get a lot of unfortunate message, but keep pushing. Now, secondly, a lot of people have contacted me on my email. They said, Nurse Violet, I've gotten sponsorship and everything. Will they still pay for everything they've promised to pay? Of course, they'll pay for everything they've promised to pay. Yes, so even if you're on the red list country, they can still pay for your flight, they can still pay for your IELTS if they've promised to pay, they can still pay for your visa if they've promised to pay, they can still pay your fee, because some people said they promised them a remuneration fee of like £2,000. They can still pay. Yes, that you're now on the red list country does not mean they cannot pay for your visa, they cannot pay for your flight, and they cannot pay for your remuneration fee as supposed to. They can still pay for it. But the truth is, there should no longer be a direct recruitment. So do not let this discourage you. Now, if you look at my screen, I'm sharing with you a lot of hospitals currently recruiting. They are going to post it on their site, like you will see it when you want to apply, that you will see it. Will regret that we're unable to accept application from candidate living in red and amber list countries on the code of practice for international recruitment of health and social care personnel in England. But please, like I said, do not let it discourage you. Personally, I'm from Nigeria and I relocated to the UK in 2020. Now, if my country has given me job, if I had had a job in my country, I would not, I repeat, I would not have migrated to the United Kingdom. But I didn't have a job. I was just working in a private organization. I was barely able to meet my need as a young lady. I was barely able to meet my need because what I was getting from that private organization was not enough to meet my need, and there was really no job security. So a lot of people are migrating to the United Kingdom because of how bad and how terrible it is for them, because it's not easy to make ends meet in their own country. That's why they're migrating to the United Kingdom. And the truth is, I know that as a lot of health workers, as a lot of social workers are migrating, leaving their countries, there's a deficit in those countries. Yes, there's actually a deficit in this country, which in a large extent affects the country. But then it's just what it is. It is what it is. And in all honesty, I don't regret migrating to the United Kingdom because I feel I have more livelihood here than I had when I was in my country. So, but I understand World Health Organization. I understand that they are going through a lot, like a lot of workers migrating from those countries. There's already a deficit, which they are trying to correct that deficit. So it is just what it is. But I urge every one of you, keep applying, do not relent. This is the news on the 14th of March from World Health Organization. I'll see you at the top. All the best. Thank you.